It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Monday, the 27th of June. I'm Michael Groff. After an active day yesterday that brought showers and storms into much of the south central desert, some flooding rains to parts of the Phoenix metro area, gusty winds, blowing dust, and of course, there were some of you that saw absolutely nothing. We will see a downtrend in storms a little bit at least today and tomorrow before a return to more widespread shower and thunderstorm coverage by Wednesday. All right, let's get into it here. Taking a look at the almanac from yesterday, 107 degrees the afternoon high. 80 was the low with those storms coming through in the evening. And speaking of those storms, it helped to drop enough rainfall at Sky Harbor Airport for a daily record, 0.18 of an inch, bringing our total for the month of June up to just under a third of an inch of rain, 0.32 specifically. So the monsoon off to a good start. The normal high for the date, 106, the normal low, 82. And there it is, that record high, the all-time record high temperature for Phoenix, 122 degrees, set back in 1990. Looking outside right now at 8:55 a.m., a few clouds around this morning. We're sitting at 86 degrees at Sky Harbor. It's rather muggy out, though. Dew point up at 64. Relative humidity, 49%. The winds are light, and the barometer, 30.08 inches and steady. The upper air look shows more or less the same thing here across the southwest with that ridge in place sitting just to the north of us. An easterly flow is around. So storms that develop over the higher terrain today should be propelled toward the lower desert. However, the atmosphere a bit worked over from all the storms yesterday, so I think the number of showers and storms we see here, at least across southern Arizona, will be a bit less than yesterday. The watch warning map shows heat advisories continue over parts of the Pacific Northwest, where another day of hot temperatures, at least relative for that part of the country, will continue. Here in Arizona, specifically Maricopa County, we have an air quality alert for elevated ozone levels. So once again, respiratory sufferers may want to limit outdoor activities, particularly during the afternoon and evening hours today. Convective Outlook, no organized areas of severe weather expected across the nation, but of course, Arizona, we are in the green, so thunderstorms expected. And as we always tell you, while there aren't any organized areas of severe storms defined here by the SPC, any one storm during the monsoon can become severe, as we saw yesterday, and as the one and only Michelle and I can attest to, as we got caught in one driving around in the West Valley last evening. As we take a look at precipitation, this is valid through Monday morning of next week. Rain amounts here in Phoenix around 1/10 of an inch. Could see 1/4 to as much as 1 inch over the higher terrain of northern and eastern Arizona. But do keep in mind that your amount will vary because any one storm in a localized spot could dump more than what's shown here. This sort of represents an average of what we'll see across the region. So with that having been said, let's take a look at what's going on with this weather pattern in more detail right now. To do that, we'll take a look at the models. Here we go. This is the GFS. It's the 06Z run valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. High pressure sitting across the Great Basin, and easterly, even slightly northeasterly flow aloft here across the state today. So what it means for us down at the surface, mostly sunny this morning, some cloud buildups by this afternoon. We will see scattered showers and thunderstorms developing over the higher terrain, and some of those storms will make their way toward the lower desert. But with the atmosphere kind of being worked over from last night's storms, I do expect the number of showers and storms here over the deserts to be less than yesterday. Nonetheless, we'll still put a 20% chance of showers and storms in by this afternoon and this evening. High temperatures today, somewhere around 100 to 105. Tonight, again, slight chance that we could see a shower or storm in here. Not everybody's going to get them, but if you do, you could see those locally heavy downpours. Overnight lows mostly in the 80s. And then tomorrow, very similar to today, mostly sunny in the morning, partly cloudy in the afternoon, widely scattered showers and thunderstorms rolling off the high country into the lower deserts. High temperatures might be a couple of degrees warmer tomorrow, but those humidity levels will remain elevated. Now, as we go to Wednesday, the weather pattern beginning to transition just a bit. Our area of high pressure to the north begins to scoot off to the east, putting Arizona under a more southerly to southeasterly flow. And models are picking up on the idea of an easterly wave or a disturbance coming around the periphery of that ridge into Arizona, so that should increase the number of showers and thunderstorms around. We'll call for scattered, maybe even numerous showers and storms making their way into the lower deserts by the afternoon and evening hours. And we're going to bump that rain chance up to as high as 50% here in Phoenix for Wednesday night, as we do expect a pretty good coverage of storms here. So high temperatures on Wednesday still probably right around seasonal averages, which for this time of year is 106 degrees. So we'll go with a couple of degrees either side of that. As we get into Thursday, that ridge continues to slide a little further to the south and east, putting much of Arizona under a more of a southerly to southwesterly flow. Slightly drier air will come in. And this is where forecast uncertainty starts to creep into the forecast as well. But still, we're going to call for at least a low-grade monsoon forecast. Slight chance of afternoon and evening showers and thunderstorms for Thursday, and high temperatures relatively close to seasonal averages. And this forecast is really going to carry over into Friday, and we'll broad brush it as well for Saturday and Sunday. Slight chances of late afternoon and evening showers and storms. We might actually start to see an increase in the number of storms by Sunday, but again, that remains to be seen. This run of the GFS is actually quite aggressive at bringing moisture in here as a trough comes into the Pacific Northwest and potentially brings in some tropical moisture from the south. And that is a scenario that a few of our models have latched onto, but I'm not overly confident in that solution just yet. But know that this upcoming weekend, we could see at least a few more storms around. Let's go out to next week. This is Monday, the 4th of July. Forecast uncertainty continues here, but we'll call for a low-grade monsoon with slight chances of late afternoon and evening showers and storms and high temperatures close to seasonal averages. Going out 10 days, Wednesday the 6th, more of the same, low-grade monsoon, more of the same, mostly sunny to partly cloudy, hot, humid, slight chance of late afternoon and evening showers and storms, and high temperatures somewhere between about 105 to 110. Now, as we check out rainfall for Phoenix, this is going out through the 11th of July, coming off of the European ensemble. You've got 51 members in this ensemble, and every single one of them indicates at least some precipitation during this period. The ensemble mean around a half an inch, the control member closer to 1 inch. So the prospect of at least some periods of active weather over the next 2 weeks appears likely. And temperatures off the national blend of models, kind of what you expect here at the end of June, early July, with highs on most days close to seasonal averages, and that's around 106 or 107. Of course, any one day could be a little bit lower than that if we see more clouds and precipitation around, and a few days likely to be higher than that once drier air works in, which we will see from time to time as well. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. If you enjoy these videos, be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell, leave those comments, questions, and suggestions. Music fans, check it out. It's my streaming station. It's available 24/7, 365. It's called KMGX. We play a ton of music and have a lot of fun while doing that. And it's not just me. No. It is myself and, more importantly, the one and only Michelle involved in the programming, operation, and decision-making for that station. So do check it out. I leave a link to it in the description. I know you're going to check it out. I know you're going to listen because, as I've said before, you are the best audience on YouTube. All right, thank you so much for watching, all of your continued support. It is amazing. It is greatly appreciated. Now, you be safe out there. Stay cool, stay hydrated, have yourselves an absolutely legendary Monday.